There's been times when I've just felt so frustrated, and I've genuinely thought at times it was never going to get finished. And to be honest, it still isn't finished. Looks like rain over there for sure. 100%. But not over there. You can see how early it is. The sun is only just up in the sky. It's only 7:30 a.m. and the light at this time of day is just incredible. It really is. Finally had the banisters delivered and fitted for this front staircase. Makes a massive, massive difference to the front of the house. They've not quite finished this job. If you can see this, where they've been joining it and welding it, needs to be painted or whatever. And these fittings need to go in properly as well. See here as well, look. But generally, it looks good. I think it makes a huge difference to the house. We've also had the sliding doors fitted as well. So there's one here, top of the staircase. And there's another one here, from the bedroom into the dressing room. As I said in a previous video, we're waiting for these to be removed. And look, we wanted them removed purely from an aesthetics point of view. We just don't like the way they look. I think it's a bit needless, really. But so that's why they're coming down. But also from a practical point of view, the sort of 2 weeks that they've been up here, the amount of birds that sit up here and then shit down. I mean, look at these balconies already. Look at the state of this. You can see I'm about maybe half of the way through this pile of soil. That's a job that's ongoing. But we cleaned up all the litter and we distributed a lot of the soil from there to there. Well, I did, not we. That looks much better. And I've started doing the same thing here. You can see I've got to about that point there. But it's very, very hard work. It's hard going in the heat, but there's no real rush. It's lovely after so long to see these, decorative finishes. I'd say we're probably 97% there. There's literally just a handful of jobs now to be completed. Nothing really major. It's not flip-flop weather today, but it's also not welly weather. It's somewhere in between. So I'm in my flip-flops, but I am occasionally getting stuck. This banana is looking fantastic. Coconut there. All of the coconut trees are 4 meters apart. And then in between those, we've got bananas. But the only reason we plant bananas here around the coconut trees or around the mango trees or the jackfruits is simply to help the growing of those other plants. We're not growing banana plants here because we particularly want to have a banana tree here, or bananas or whatever we get from it. It's simply to aid the growing of this. And here, this is jackfruit. So the reason we've put a banana plant there and another one there is just to help this whole area, to help this jackfruit grow. And the same on this side with the mango. That's pumpkin in between. There is going to be some heavy rain later on today. Not only is it forecast in the weather, which means it must be happening, but also I can see it in the sky over there. It's a very dark blue, like a sort of midnight blue. I'm sweating cobs as usual. Same old story, innit? I'm walking back very slowly. It's a lovely place to walk the dog this of a morning. If you like chickens, this is the place to come. These are not little chickens. These are big chickens, look. Come on then, jump. Jump in. Go on, come on, jump. Oh, Hello Kitty for me. Seatbelt on. Chai cup. Hello, mate.
อร่อยมาก
It has been such a long time coming, the completion of this house. It really has. We've had some, massive ups and downs with it and some huge setbacks, as have been, documented on this channel. And, there's been times when I've just felt so frustrated, and I've genuinely thought at times it was never going to get finished. And to be honest, it still isn't finished. But it's close now. It's so close now. We're waiting on a few small things now, which is okay. And I cannot stress how excited I am to actually move in. This is all but finished. We're just waiting for the granite top. We have chose the granite, we're just waiting for it to be delivered and fitted now. Obviously along here, and then on here. And we've already got then the sink to go on top. And that'll be the same in all 3 bathrooms. Albeit all 3 sinks are a little bit different. I think the glass door on here gives the whole room a real modern feel. And obviously there's a lot of natural light coming in. You can't really see today because it's very overcast, but the sun comes up right there. So I can sit on this balcony in a chair and I can watch the sun come up of a morning. The sun goes down from the balcony in the guest bedroom, but the sun goes down. The sun goes down basically there in that area. Hey, dirty dog. Hey. Hey, dirty dog. Anna's been picking some bananas. For anybody who's unfamiliar with the channel, these 3 solar panels here, these are purely to power the water pump, which we have at the bottom of this well, which feeds the water coming up, and then we have the pond filled up from that water source, as well as the canal, and obviously it will feed the house as well. When we get the water tanks here, it will feed that. I think at some point in the future we will dig a second well, and basically then we will have the original well, which can provide water purely for the house. And if we look to have another one, you know, somewhere on this back stretch of land, wherever it is that they find the best point to dig, that well will feed the canal along this side, as well as it can feed the canal that goes along this side as well. I think also probably the main pond as well. Although we only really tend to use the water for that pond a few months of the year. In the very, very dry season, this time of year, it just fills up naturally on its own. It's okay. There's the start of the canal, look, that goes around the corner there, and it goes all the way to the back of the land, all the way to the back.